A lot of people are interested in becoming sneakerheads, but the real question is, can you even afford this lifestyle? When it comes to building a sneaker collection, there are definitely a lot more things than just buying shoes. You gotta figure out how you're gonna store your shoes, how you're gonna protect your shoes, how you're gonna display your shoes, how you're gonna insure your shoes, and plenty other factors that go along with it. So in today's video, I wanna give you the beginner's guide on how to budget for a sneaker collection, and honestly, for anything else in life as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to the channel. What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. Now if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification for every time I upload a new video, and make sure you hit that like button because that helps the algorithm oh so much. I feel like everybody in life has something that they either shouldn't be spending money on or they just might spend a little bit too much money on. And for me, that's sneakers. Over the past 15 years, I have found different ways on how to budget my money to then afford sneakers, multiple homes in real estate, investing into stock, you name it, a bunch of different factors as to why I can do the things that I want to do, and hopefully this will help you as well from the things that I've learned in the past. Everybody has those one or two things in their life that they spend too much money on when you're on the outside of the box looking in, and I completely understand it. We all have our different reasons as to why, and I'm not shaming anybody along the way, because at the end of the day, go ahead and live your life, bruh. I personally grew up never smoking, never drinking, and I never liked coffee or anything like that, and all I did was spend my money on my shoes, on my cars, and on my houses. So I was reading an article the other day, and it says 62% of millennials are living paycheck to paycheck. It also says that millennials are spending an average of $478 on non-essential items. And I think shoes might fall in that category if you ask somebody. I personally have a budget of $20,000 a year when it comes to what I plan on spending on sneakers each and every year. So that's roughly around $1,600, $1,700 a month that I'm willing to spend on a pair of shoes. I might spend less money one month and more money the next month, but usually overall it's gonna average anywhere from $15,000 to $22,000 each year that I spend on sneakers. So let's just go ahead and round it up to $20,000 a year for my sneaker budget. And at the end of the year, I will also be making a video showing you guys all the sneakers that I purchased, how much I spent on them, how much they're worth today, all those other factors, and then how much I spent for the entire year on every single sneaker that I spent money on. So stay tuned for that video coming up around New Year's. So like always, you know I had to go to Instagram and ask the same question: how do you guys budget your money? If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on IG so you can participate in the polls and see the results here on the channel. But this is what the people said. As you can see, there are a bunch of different ways that people are going about it. Some people don't at all, some people do, some people have a high savings, some people have a lower savings. There's a lot of different things. Some people are still not even sure what they should do, and that is completely fine. Hopefully we can help you in today's video. So now it's time to break out the notepad and really start to taking notes, because hopefully what I got to provide is some good value for y'all. And if you want to learn more, check out the link down below in the bio or pinned in the comment section for the Hobby to Hustle program. That'll teach you way more about saving your money, building your collection, growing an extra side income. So tip number one is going to be track your spending. And what exactly does that mean? It's hard to set a budget if you don't know how much money you're spending each and every month. And I know this may sound very fundamental to a lot of people, but some people just actually really don't track their spending, and they don't pay attention to their apps that may be tracking it for them. A lot of people now, with all this smart stuff, with all these apps and these bank accounts and everything, it all kind of tracks it for you. So if you need to glance at your app or write it down on a piece of paper, or whatever it may be, you have to understand your spending each and every month and come up with those average numbers, so that way you have a better understanding on what you're spending money on for food, for travel, for your friends, for gifts, for charity, for donation to the church, whatever it may be. You need to have your understanding of your spending each and every month, so that way you can give yourself realistic numbers when it comes to setting your budget. Now tip number two, when it comes to purchasing sneakers, you're gonna have to understand, are you paying retail or are you paying resale? So for those that do not know, say for example, a pair of sneakers comes out at your local Foot Locker. That's a retail price point. This Air Jordan 1 sneaker right here retailed at $170, but the resale is like $400. So that's a question that you're gonna have to ask yourself. How bad do you want the shoe? Are you willing to pay the resale? How much higher is the resale compared to the retail? And what is the potential projections over time? There's a lot of other factors. Again, like I said, we cover that in the Hobby to Hustle program, but I just want to make sure that you guys know the difference between the two, so that way you can understand what you're getting yourself into, because There's a big price difference on some sneakers. Step number 3 is you're gonna need to figure out what shoes are coming out this month. Each and every month there are a bunch of sneakers coming out from a bunch of different brands. And again, this applies to a lot of different things in life. Even if it wasn't sneakers, you may have a movie premiere or some poster or Star Wars dropping, or you know, whatever it may be. What's coming out this month? Do I plan on going? Do I plan on attending? Or do I plan on purchasing this item? Or is there a concert coming up? Whatever it may be, understand what's coming out this month and next month, so that way you can budget and say, okay, well, I might have to spend a little bit more this month compared to last month, or there's a bunch of sneakers dropping this month and I really want to try to get all of them, or if I don't, I'm willing to pay resale and this is how much I'm willing to pay. So just understanding what's coming out ahead of time and really being prepared for it, it's a lot easier to then be able to either pull the trigger and spend that extra dollar on the shoe, or say,
hey, you know, I gotta hold off on it, maybe I'll wait until the next release that's coming out next month.
Also, step number 4 is going to be understanding what sneakers do you want from the past. So a prime example, this shoe came out like 14 years ago and I finally picked it up in 2021. Obviously this is a sneaker that came out from the past, but I was willing to spend money on it and I was ready and able to afford to pull the trigger on this shoe whenever I found a good deal on it, and it just happened to be a few months ago. So me personally, just like real estate, you plan a whole budget on what it's gonna cost to remodel a home, but then you add in a couple extra bucks just in case if you didn't account for everything that's going on, you might have missed something with the plumbing or whatever it may be. It's gonna be the same concept when it comes to sneakers. I plan on getting all these drops that are coming out, but I might find a good deal on a shoe that came out in the past that I really want, and now I can finally get it. Once you have a bigger understanding of the big picture, it's a lot easier for you to set a plan. So like I said earlier in the video, my plan for this year was to spend roughly around $20,000 on sneakers, which gives me about a $1,500 budget to then purchase a couple shoes for retail, and then obviously get a pair for resale, and you know, get maybe one cool shoe each and every month, and slowly acquire a couple different bangers every few months or whatever it may be. So now here comes the really hard part. You're gonna have to be extremely honest with yourself. Again, these are your numbers, this is yourself, you control your destiny, right? Well, for the most part, but at the end of the day, you have to be in control of this and be honest with yourself, and that is literally understanding your numbers and being realistic. Do I need to either spend less in certain things, or can I make more money in other things to then compensate to then be able to purchase other things? So I heard from a lot of people in the comment section when I posted the poll. A lot of people said they work overtime, they started a double shift doing a second job, whatever it may be, to then be able to fund their sneaker habit. And I completely understand that, because honestly, living in America right now, it is hard to just have one single source of income and expect to just cover every single thing. And now if you got an amazing job and everything is great for you, that is amazing, I'm gonna give you a golf clap. But I know for a fact that doesn't work for everybody. I personally have almost 10 different sources of income, and I'm telling you right now, I still need to find more ways to figure it out. And I know, I understand, lifestyle inflation is a huge thing. The more money you make, the more things that you want. I completely get it, but at the end of the day, I definitely do want a couple more things. Now, I don't need it, but I'm gonna still work hard to go get it. And that's my choice, and I believe that you have a choice as well, and I believe in you. If you want to grow your collection or invest in real estate or get into a new job or create another source of income, whatever it may be, the harder that you work, the more that you believe in yourself. And I'm telling you right now, again, I believe in you. I know you can do it. I'm looking directly in the camera, you in the eyes. Yeah, I'm talking to you right now. You can do it. I believe in it. Go ahead and go get it. So anyways, at the end of all of this, I hope that this was extremely helpful to allow you to understand your finances and know where to be, and really understand your budget and be realistic with yourself and set a goal, set numbers. And you may just have $100 budget right now, and eventually it might go to 500, and then it might go to 1,000, and then it might go to 2,000, 10,000. You might be having $100,000 budget. I don't care. Whatever it is that you set your goal to, I know you can go get it, so go ahead and go get it. So at the end of the day, I hope this video helped you get one step forward, closer to your dreams, closer to your goals, getting all the things that you want, going to the places that you want to go to, whatever it may be. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any other questions, again, I have a lot more answers in the Hobby to Hustle program, and hopefully I can answer more down below in the comment section or make more videos for you in the future. I appreciate you for tuning in as always. We definitely got a lot more stuff to talk about when it comes to this topic, and it definitely when it comes to finance, real estate, and all that stuff. Tap into my other YouTube channel, DJ Willingham. That's going to show you guys all my finance, all my real estate stuff, and we can definitely get a little bit deeper into that. So make sure you sub up to that channel as well. Trying to get that channel to 100,000 subscribers. I'm going to start making way more videos for that channel, just talking about finance, interviewing people, real estate, you name it, all those other factors. You're going to be able to catch a lot more stuff over there. And for everybody that's already subscribed, don't worry, I promise you I'm making more videos. All right, y'all, I'm out. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to make extra money or grow your shoe collection, I want to give you a free video with my 3 tips that were the most powerful that will help you grow your sneaker collection and make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. All you need to do to get this free video is click on the first link in the description or the comment that's pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to a page where you can enter your email address and I'll make sure that I send you a video right away. And if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace. Yo, if you made it this far into the video, drop a comment down below and let me know what your current monthly budget is and where you plan to have your monthly budget be in the future. All right, y'all, I'm out.